Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more reactions. Welcome back to Smitty Reacts. Now, on this video, we're going to do something a little different. Just a little different. I'm going to be checking out CL on Hot Ones. Now, typically I do music reactions. Every once in a while, I'll dabble into something a little different, just non-musical stuff. But I figured this is kind of a nice little crossover, where we have a music artist in a non-musical context doing an interview. So I'm here to check it out. For those who aren't familiar with Hot Ones, Hot Ones is probably one of my favorite kind of shows to watch on YouTube. It really is, because it's Sean Evans, who does a great job as an interviewer, does his research. He's really good. He takes a celebrity from wherever they are, and they'll sit down and do like a 10-wing hot sauce challenge, while he's interviewing them and kind of going over like their history and so forth. So I'm really a fan of his show. But if you've never seen Hot Ones before, you're in for a treat, because this is probably going to be the best CL interview you've probably ever seen. And then, of course, I want to see how CL kind of takes on the hot wing challenge. We'll see what it is. So before I hit start on this thing, of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to Hot Ones channel as well, if you've never seen it before. And if you have seen it before, follow with me as we both check it out together, because this just released today. It's my first time seeing it, so let's get into it. Let's go. Let's check out CL on the Hot Ones. Let's get it.
Is it hot in here? It's hot in here.
It's a hot one. Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones.
Okay.
It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by CL. She's a global pop music icon who's back with her long-awaited debut studio album, Alpha, which is set to release on October 20th. And to hold you over, she has a new single, aptly titled Spicy. She's got the sauce, we've got the sauce. CL, welcome to the show.
I just caught that.
Yes.
Let me pause. I just caught that, thinking that the song she just came out with was spicy, and then here she is doing the hot wing challenge. Also, I know her album's out. I'm probably gonna do an album review for Alpha. I probably am, just to let you guys know up front. All right, let's get it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for coming in. And while we're on the topic of spicy, what's going through your head as we prepare for this gauntlet? Like, are you a fan of hot sauce?
Honestly, I'm not good with spicy food.
Oh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But I do love hot sauce.
Apollo. That's right. Have your water on standby. This is water, by the way. Just so you know, this is water. This is the Liquid Death water. I got some. I'm going to be drinking for CL just, for moral support. I'm just going to be here for her. All right, let's get it.
So you just take a bite.
You just take a bite.
Right.
What a weird
Show.
date on the show, girl. Also, eating on camera, I don't think I've ever done that before.
Whoa, we got the exclusive.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
Alpha is produced under your self-managed venture, Very Cherry. And I'm curious, what sorts of freedoms, an example of a freedom that you think you had making this record that maybe you wouldn't have had releasing it under a more traditional record label?
I come from a very traditional K-pop system. And, I've learned so much, and that's how CL was created. So I'm very grateful for that. But, I've been doing this for a while, so I wanted to have more freedom to explore and expand and learn more with CL, like creating the world for her.
Okay.
Was that spicy for you?
Not the, thankfully, this would be a
they're
labor.
not that.
This would be a
okay.
labor for me if that first one hit. To me, it's just kind of nice. And we work our way to a nice place. This next one, kind of a nice color.
Yeah.
This is the Yellowbird Bliss and Vinegar.
Pause here for a second. First of all, shout out to CL's earrings over here. I just noticed that she's got these cool little Halloween themed earrings over there. That's dope. Second of all, like that picture of her, like when she was on like a red carpet or whatever, is dope, because it just shows like she has a lot of different styles and like, how do I want to say it? The ability to kind of switch up styles and different looks and things of that nature. Like right here, she's kind of like low key. She's got like a jacket on and all that. But I like that. You know what I'm saying? She's really doing her thing over here. But yeah, let me get back to it.
Okay,
Let's try it out.
let's try this.
Uh-oh. I like it. She's like, this is a weird date. What is this? Yellowbird Bliss and
Wow,
vinegar.
you're going for it.
You're kind of going for it, so
Yeah.
I'm just trying to hang. So you get a lot of due credit for your stage shows and really shine as a performance artist. And you once said, dance is not a 5, 6, 7, 8 to me. It's just how I meditate. If forced to choose, which CL music video do you think has the best choreography?
Ooh. For me, I love the spicy performance that I did recently.
Mhm.
And, you know, Hello Bitches with Paris and her team, like that really like created a new category for me. So yeah, those are my favorite. I shouldn't, but those two are my favorite.
How does rapping on the comeback stage at Inkigayo with a parrot on your
I
shoulder?
can't believe you said Inkigayo right now.
I did.
It's so weird to hear it from you here. But you love it, yes.
Rapping
Yeah.
with a parrot on your shoulder, how does that complicate a live performance?
Rapping with the
Oh,
parrot on
wow.
her shoulder.
That one. Okay. Also, there were like swans everywhere and like
lot of
lots
moving parts.
birds involved.
Yeah.
It kept biting my hair. Yeah, it kept biting it and talking to me. It was interesting. But yeah, it was like I don't know if I'll ever do that again, but it was a fun experience.
Really? She rapped with the parrot on her shoulder. All right.
The color looks more red.
Yeah,
Than
it's
the
a little
others.
more intense.
Yeah. I don't feel the spice yet. You know
Well-
what?
Be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
Be careful about that. So, believe it or not, we cover fashion quite a bit for a chicken wing talk show hosted by a bald guy in his 30s. But for you, we have to. Someone who Vogue once described as catnip for photographers. And then in 2013, your OG girl group, 21, did a collaboration with Chrome Hearts, which now,
Yeah.
almost 10 years later, that's like every rapper's favorite designer. How would you explain the aesthetic appeal of that brand to someone who wouldn't know Tom Ford from Tom Hanks?
Damn, I can't believe you know that, first of all. I bought my first piece actually in Hong Kong when I was 12. I was such a fan of it, so I went there by myself, didn't tell, any of my family members, and bought my first piece and, had it on my special occasions and met Jessie Jo, who's the daughter of the Starks family, and became really great friends. And we performed together when she was back in Korea, and it was like a dream to me to collaborate, just creating something new with my friend. So it became that, which was more fun. And I think it's awesome that it's a big thing now. But yeah, it's like I'm a personal fan of the brand and have always been.
What's your all-time favorite CL fashion moment? And then what would you say was your most regrettable red carpet look or wardrobe
Don't
malfunction?
ask me that. What? Regrettable, and then you're gonna everyone looking up my regrettable. Can I be really honest with you?
I'd love for, please be honest with me.
I don't remember.
Oh, you remember. I
No,
know
I
it's
don't.
I know it's
No.
sitting there right now.
Not regrettable, but I was actually the first one to wear John Galliano Margiela dress as a Asian figure and pop star, whatever it is, musician. And it looked like it was like the life-saving tube.
Like you were
arm
drowning
part
in
of
the ocean
it?
and they threw
Yeah, there was a lot of memes after that. So not regrettable, but that was not what I was going for.
There you go. Let me pause right here for a second. I like that. I like the fact that she's just mad relatable on here. Like she's not like she seems really down to earth, which is really cool. And that's why I like shows like this, like Hot Ones, because one, if you look at Chris Evans, man, he's just a masterful interviewer. Like immediately disarms people, puts them at ease. Of course, you're sitting here eating hot wings, so it's really hard to, do that. But he's not like overselling it either, where it's like, oh, the hot, like all that stuff. He's not that kind of interviewer, which is why I like this show, man. It's a really cool, nuanced show, and obviously him and his team do their research before they sit down with somebody. She's bringing up stuff like, stuff that she may even forgot. That's really cool. All right, let me get back into it. Las Calientes.
So, as we mentioned, your music videos, they're like a high art form. Do
Right.
song concepts ever come to you first as visuals, or is that always a secondary thought?
First of all, it's what I want to talk about. And then
Topic,
it's a character I build.
character.
Once that message
See,
and
look at that.
who she is created, everything that I want to talk about comes and flows naturally. So that's the process of it.
And then I know that you relish the freedom of being a solo artist, but I'm curious, are there any musical tools that you picked up being in a mega famous girl group
21.
that still serve you today?
I think being able to work with three very different type of characters like together as a group, I learned so much from them. Like Poem's vocal is amazing, and just learning how she, talks even helps a lot just sonically, and you're just around that all the time. So just things like that, it's just naturally soaked into me, and they are a part of me always. They will always be. Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to 21.
I
on
am
that one.
actually doing better than I thought I would.
You're doing great. This one is a little bit of a step
Yeah.
up, though. Right on cue.
You know what? Yeah. Damn, I had to say that right before
You're
this.
right. No, it
Spicy hot
always happens.
Asians,
It
huh?
always happens.
Thinking about that song.
You know what is going on?
So
What's in this thing?
I'm right with you. This is a hot number 5, one of the hotter 5s that we've ever had. You have scorpion, you have fire roasted bell pepper.
It has kind of a buffalo sauce to it, but
I think it's that scorpion pepper that really dominates and kind of shines in this one.
Scorpion pepper. Ooh.
Yeah.
But
That
it's
makes it
okay.
sound
CL,
fun.
while you cool down on that, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. So I'll pull
Oh,
up the
no.
picture on the monitor. You just tell us the bigger story. Your song Spicy features narration from John Malkovich. and
Somebody
it's clear
mentioned
from scrolling.
Oh, I'm gonna rewind. But I remember somebody saying that in the comments of that song when I reacted to it. They're saying John Malkovich was in there, and I was like, how does that work out? Yeah. Anyway, they're about to tell the story. Let me rewind it. Let me go before I cut them off. I'm gonna cut myself off.
Pictures that need more context.
Yeah.
So I'll pull
Oh,
up the
no.
picture on the monitor. You just tell us the bigger story. Your song Spicy features narration from John Malkovich, and it's clear from scrolling the page that you guys have known each other for years. It's an intriguing friendship. How did you guys become close?
So, Pete Berg invited me to be a part of his movie, Mile 22. And he was he was the leader of the agency thing the role I was supposed to play. I did play. And we just got along because he comes from theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I connected to his story so much, and he's my mentor. When I was making Spicy, for some reason I just sent it to him, and I just had the first verse, and he heard that and sent me a 5-minute monologue, and I chopped that up and made that an intro.
Where he's like, yeah, the spicy sauce
Yeah.
from Korea.
Yeah, he just freestyled it and sent me like a voice note on, iPhone voice note, and that's how it ended up being in the song.
That's what's up.
Are you ready
So-
to move on to the back?
So that was cool. So like John Malkovich basically kind of in a way was a mentor to her, like the kind of acting coach or whatever. And they've been friends for a while. That's really kind of just how the universe works sometimes, where it's like you get moved into certain positions to meet certain people that at some point in time will come back and pay that forward to you. And of course you can pay it back to them. You kind of build those relationships. And it also just shows that people are people. Like it don't matter what your background is, where you're from. If you guys have something that connects you together with somebody, regardless of difference of culture or background or whatever, and y'all just link up, like she said, like he has a theater background. She connected to it because she has a theater background, or at least is involved in that kind of art scene and stuff like that. And they just connected on a real, genuine human level. Like that's just the homie. Like sometimes it's like that. Like, yeah, he's John Malkovich. He's, an acting, legend. But at the same time, she's like, yeah, that's just John. I think that's really cool and a really cool story. And a good example right there of how really people can connect with each other, despite their differences and connect on similarities. Like that's really cool to me. Shout out to CL for that one. Let me go back while she gets into this next hot sauce. Let's get it.
Are you ready to move on to the back half?
Can I say no?
Hmm.
The last one was really, it hit me.
It's jarring, right?
It spiced on me.
Spiced on.
But nothing CL can't handle. Oh, this is on your recommendation.
Yes, this is the Korean.
Mm.
I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Where
It's kind of
does
like a yogurt or something.
It is,
Hmm.
but sweeter and smoother.
Refreshing.
Yes, it helps the spiciness.
I might
For
keep this
sure.
on the table.
Do it. There's
Thanks for
another
schooling me,
one
CL.
called Cool Piece, and I don't think you guys had it here, but that one really works.
All right, well, I'll try to go deep into the catalog.
Yeah.
So I'm often spammed by fan groups online who are angling for whoever they support to be on the show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to the size, scale, and organization of K-pop fans. What would you say distinguishes them from other stan groups elsewhere in the world?
It's always the simple things that I love, it's because when was the last time we actually wrote a handwritten letter to someone? And there's, they do that, and yeah, those simple things are the best.
I came in today. I got 2 wedding invitations.
Oh, amazing. A fan wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I never got one of those. That's never.
Something to aspire to.
Don't put it out
Wow.
there. Don't put it out there.
Damn.
You're going to get wedding night invites.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
Don't put it out there, CL, because guess what? You're going to get a million
What is this?
wedding
This
invitations.
is there's Scotch Bonnet. You've got Trinidad Scorpion. You've got Ghost Pepper. So it's kind of like a greatest hits of the super spices. Story checks out.
No.
So, yeah.
How are you doing?
Well, I my guess is this episode falls in the season somewhere close to the launch of
Wow.
your album. I know.
Yeah.
I know. But for me, and it's the first shoot of season 16.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had a couple weeks off. So it's always tough to get back on that
into it,
horse.
yeah.
So
Wow.
I'm going through it just like
Yeah.
you. Might
Cheers.
chase it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? It's their choice. People choose to do this to themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
And you, yeah. Just like you today.
Yeah. That was my choice. Yes. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
wait till you try the next one. But before that, this reaction that we're having, it's kind of a lovely segue. Because I'm curious, as somebody who's traversed the world, how does Korean spicy compare to other cuisines? Is there something unique about the heat in Korean cooking?
It's very spicy. At the same time, I can't really talk because it's there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
I missed your questions. Am I high right now?
You know
Maybe?
what?
Am I high up?
That's
I might
not
be.
that's not an uncommon response. The endorphins that
'Cause
kind of
I
kick. You get kind of a
really
head high.
feel
off
like
of
I'm
it.
dreaming right now. I will not remember this tomorrow.
We're floating. We're just
We're
floating
floating.
through it. And then I see these 2 hands Korean style hot dog chains kind of popping up all over the place now. What are your thoughts on the Korean corn dog? Overrated or underrated?
Oh my god. Have you tried those?
Yeah, I've gotten some funky
Which one
corn
have you
dogs.
tried? There's
Well, they have all these.
I'm going to pause right here for a second. One of those Korean hot dog stands popped up not too far from me, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm going to go try it out. There was a panko crusted corn dogs. I grabbed 2 of them just to try it. And maybe I didn't try the right ones. I can honestly say I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a fan because traditional corn dogs are really crunchy. It's not the external crunch, but it's the internal crunch. It's crunchy all the way through. You have maybe a little softer inside. You kind of bite it off or whatever, but it's got an extra little crunch around the whole thing. What there is it's more soft. So it's a different texture along with the different crumbs around the outside of it. So long story short, it just hit me different. And then the meat was a little different. And I just wasn't a fan. I wasn't. I tried it. I was like, let me just try this, make sure. But that said, doesn't mean it was bad. It just wasn't for me. So sorry, Korean chicken. Said Korean chicken, Korean hot dog stand guy. Like you're awesome. Like the place is cool. I just wasn't a fan. Sorry.
Corn dog, overrated or underrated?
I'm gonna have to
Oh
go
my
with
God.
overrated.
Have you tried those?
Yeah, I've gotten some funky
Which one
corn
have
dogs.
you tried? There's like
Well, they have all these different kinds. They're like they're deep frying it and then like sprinkling it with like the mustard on the outside and all
yeah.
that stuff.
I think it's great hangover food, and some people eat it for dessert. Did you know that? They have it as dessert with like sugar on it, or cream, or like cheese. There's different types, but I love them. Yeah.
Lots of innovation with the corn dog. Here we innovate with the chicken wing. And speaking of, are you ready to move on to the
I'm
next
scared of that one.
You know-
Yeah.
one? You've been told, maybe you've been briefed by people that are like, watch out for the bomb.
I mean, it says itself.
The bomb.
Beyond insanity. Are you ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
Okay.
Uh-oh. The face says it all. She said, oh, shoot. Oh, shit.
What? I think I took a big bite.
She got.
You did. You took a big bite.
Ooh! What? Oh my god!
I know. I know, it's crazy.
Have you tried this before?
Cabrera is not.
Oh my god!
I know.
You warned me, but
I know.
Yeah, drank all of that.
am I red?
No, you look great. You look great. It's a nice wingate glow. A nice wingate glow.
Damn, that is spicy.
Crazy. Is that the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?
Yes.
Officially.
Are you sure this is like pepper or like it's like
So
what's?
it's been described as battery acid. Guests have described it as
Yeah.
poison before.
It is.
You're like you almost
I-
like want to reject it or something.
I don't think you're supposed to put that on food.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
What?
Where would our
no.
show
Oh my
be-
god.
Where would our show be
I
at
hate
without
my
it?
team for they were like so excited about this me being here.
Yeah. Death stare. Death stare to the couch.
Oh
And
my
they
God.
look downright gleeful, I gotta say.
They're
Oh, my
enjoy-
goodness.
oh my god,
Way
you
too
guys
much.
are enjoying this?
Way too much. They are enjoying it way too much.
I don't know what to do.
It's all right. It's all right. We're almost to the finish line. I'll just I'll try to gas pedal it. I'll
Am I
race to the
crying?
finish line. You look great. You look great. But here's what I'll say: just be careful around your eyes, because that's sometimes a mistake people can make. You know,
Ooh.
just don't touch your eyes. Don't touch
Yes.
your eyes. So I'm on a mission to learn how to say that's spicy in as many languages as I can through this show. How would you describe like what you just ate?
Bella!
What does that mean?
Spicy.
I'm gonna pause right here. She's going through it. Look at the face. I'm sorry, CL. I'm sorry you going through it right there, but yo, like it's great. She's powering through it. She's really taking it on like a champion. You know, like I know that stuff is no joke. I already know it. You know, I've seen enough hot ones to know. But the smart thing with hot ones that they do, for those that are seeing this for the first time, of course, is like they escalate the heat. So it starts with mild, relatively mild, and then it kind of creeps up a little bit. They put the hottest one in the middle or towards the end, which is the bomb. And then the last two are like, I honestly, kind of the decline. They start kind of tapering you off. That way it just kind of like cleanses your palate on the way out. But when people hit the bomb, they're not ready. Fun fact for the bomb as well is that it's actually made out here in Kansas. So I'm sorry for bringing that to the world. It's either Kansas or Missouri. It's somewhere in the area anyway. It's not too far from where I'm at. That said, I've never tried it. That said, I don't know if I ever will. So, but yo, she did it. She took it on. She's crying right here. She's doing it. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit, and we'll let this thing ride out. Let's go.
Can through this show. How would you describe like what you just ate?
Bella!
does that
Dewa!
Spicy.
Spicy.
Bella!
Korean lesson for the day.
How are
I'm
you feeling?
dreaming. I'm floating.
get that
It's all
nice
surreal.
spicy
It's
high.
abstract. What a bizarre interview.
Oh my God. I will never forget this interview. For sure.
This next one is Cranked. It's from our friends at Hellfire, as you can tell by the cover art.
Mhm. You know, after that,
Right.
How bad can it get?
Oh,
I feel my face like swelling up.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I'm almost like numbing. Maybe I'm like going
Yes,
down.
my
or
lips are
something.
numb.
Yeah.
It's like I to a point where I'm like calm
Yeah.
now. You know when you're like
See?
very angry, you become calm.
Yeah, well, all right. I'm just going to keep an eye out in case the table gets flipped or something.
Just kidding. Oh my God. Yes.
So during season 2 of the FX show, Dave, in your appearance, you go into this tinted black car and you put on an LED face mask. Is that just for the show, or can you personally speak to the benefits of light therapy?
I'm pretty sure I can. You should have asked me that question a couple sauces ago. But yeah, do it. Yeah, let's take care of ourselves. That's all I can say right now.
Yeah.
Like all the data is like numbed right now in my brain. But yes, I do that, and it's great when you travel, and it's yeah. What am I talking about?
It's going great. You're doing great, CL. And then you get assassinated in that Peter Berg-directed action thriller, Mile 22. What are the mechanics of doing that perfect, going limp and falling to the floor after taking a headshot?
Oh wow, yes, we were giggling after it happened, and I was with John. And also, like, more than you think you are moving, the action needed to
Is that
be
Tony
bigger
Jaa?
when I was filming that.
Mark Wahlberg.
All right.
Okay,
Mile 22. I don't think I've seen that.
last one.
The last one.
Whew.
I'm kind of impressed. Before we get to the last one here, I'm kind of impressed with her acting credits too. I wasn't really aware that she's been in different movies and stuff like that. Like, I know she's credited as an actor, but I've never actually seen any of her things. Maybe that's something I'll check out here in the future. So yeah, here we go. The last dab, Apollo. You know what time it is, y'all. Let's go.
This is the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing. You don't have to
Okay.
if you don't want to.
No.
Ooh.
Just, whew. You know what? I know what the bomb tastes like now. Tastes like nail polish.
That's a first, and I think that's accurate.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nail
I mean,
polish.
never tasted it before, but I think that's how it would taste.
But see all the coconut palette that can find the coconut and then sauce number 2
Yeah.
can find the nail polish and sauce number 8.
Whew. You put a lot on it.
I'm not trying to be a showman or anything. I think I just
Overpoured.
got the shakes with the bottle. It happens to me a lot over here, actually. You'd think I'd be better at this by now.
Oh my God. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Last one.
There you go, Sean.
That one is spicy too.
As advertised, that's kind of the show. But you know what?
What?
CL, thankfully though, it is the last stop aboard the Scoville Express, and we want to close with an obsession that's close to your heart. You told Women's Weekly Singapore, I love Disney. To be honest, my mother told me I used to love Dumbo and Bambi. She said I watched it 5,000 times, and on my playlist these days is Disney music.
Right?
I know this puts you on the spot, but as a pop music icon, what to you is the single best Disney motion picture original soundtrack of all time?
Oh my God.
Under the Sea. It always puts you in a happy mood. Under the Sea mood with Sebastian.
You got Ariel,
Yeah.
the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, CL, being under the sea, an ice cold sea, that would feel good right about
Right now.
But you know what,
That's
CL?
what it is.
You made it through the wings of death, taking them on, challenging yourself.
Hell yeah.
The spiciest wings that you've ever eaten in your life, the spiciest food that you've ever had in your life. But you know
Yes.
what? You didn't quit. You marched forward. You stayed on top. And now there's nothing left to do, CL, but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
I have my new single out, Spicy, and my album Alpha, October 20th. And I'm actually making kimchi powder
Wow.
too. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna send it to you guys so you could try, Sean.
I will look forward to it. CL,
Thank you so much.
great job.
She made
Thank
it.
you.
Hey.
I powered through this with you. Oh my god, I had so much fun. I don't remember like some parts, but yeah, this
Hope we
was
made it through in the dream state. It's
Yeah.
just in a dream state.
Bewa!
Spicy.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sean Evans. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching today's episode. And as you know, every season it's out with the old and in with the new hot sauce
Yeah, I
lineup.
saw
And
the
I
new
know
hot
you've been
sauce.
watching this episode and wondering to yourself, I wonder if I would cry like that. Would I sweat? Would I scream? Well, now you can find out because the Hot Ones 10-pack is available at heatness.com. That's heatness.com to get your hands on the Hot Ones 10-pack. Remember, with the last dab, you don't have to if you don't want to. Keep milk on hand. Keep ice cream at the ready. You can do this.
Right. Heatness.com, y'all. Check them out at heatness.com. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that. Go ahead to heatness.com and get you that 10-pack of spicy sauce. But hey, man, that was a fun one with my girl CL right here. She really powered through it, was a soldier. Because there's artists and there's actors and so forth that have failed this challenge. You know what I'm saying? Well, here's what I'll say. I can't really say you failed the challenge if you at least attempted it. If you like try to take the first sauce, you get it in your mouth, and you're like, okay, you get to the third or fourth, and you get somewhere in the middle, and you're like, I can't do it. There's no shame in that. Like, you literally have to know your limits because you don't want to like end up in the hospital over some hot sauce. But at the same time, if you feel like you can power through it and you get through it, like there's just a special little salute, you know, to powering through something like that. Obviously, you got to have, you know, the cool down stuff on the side. You got to have your milk, the yogurt drink she's working on. You got some water on standby, you know, to put the flames out. So, you know what I've been thinking about, and I've been talking to my friends about this too. I've honestly been thinking about maybe trying to like the hot sauce challenge myself. You know, like I have been, and if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, let me know. Like, it'd be a collaborative thing. It would be me. I've got another friend that has a vlogs channel, and maybe one of the other homies or whatever, and I might just sit down with them one day and be like, hey, like, let's see if we can make it through this thing. They've already done like the one chip challenge too, like the Pacquiao chips, I think it's called, where you get the one giant hot chip, and they've done that too. So who knows in the future, maybe we'll throw something like that up on the channel. We'll see. So hey man, shout out again to CL, shout out to Spicy, the new single she came out with, as well as the one that I posted up yesterday that I can't think of at the what did I do yesterday. Let me check my phone real quick, y'all. Let me check my phone. I want to say, what song did I do from CL? Taya Cherry. Thank you. Thanks for letting me. Thanks for reminding me, y'all. But the Taya Cherry song is out now as well as the full album of Alpha. So go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't. I'm gonna try to get into it as well. I'm also gonna probably start doing more longer videos like this here in the next couple of days or so, because there's some album reactions and some show reactions I want to get to as well. So look out for those here coming up. So hey, again, my name is one last thing, Smitty_reacts on Instagram. Hit me up over there as well. I appreciate that. Anyway, my name is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts. I'm gonna get up out of this video. So please, until the next one, take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. And if y'all can do that, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? All right. Peace.